In the world of video games, YouTube, and yes, even Netflix, why in the world would you need to read? In the past couple years, I've read over 400 books, so in this video I'm going to give you my top 10 reasons why you should read too. Oh, and before we start, if you want to know which 10 books of the 400 that I've read were my favorite, check out the link in the description to find them out and also get mini summaries of them. So considering the amount of entertainment that's readily available, reading looks like an old times activity better suited for our parents and grandparents. In today's fast-paced world where the only thing you read is the label on your shampoo bottle because you forgot to take your phone to the bathroom, reading is slowly becoming a dying habit. And it's not because people don't like to read, it's because there are faster alternatives like Facebook statuses, tweets, and Instagram captions that keep us busy. After all, if we read for half the time we spend on social media, we'd all be further along with the books you must read list. Yes, most people have a list that they want to read, but it's less and less likely to follow through with it because of the way that they're currently enjoying their free time by using their phones. So don't get me wrong, reading gets addictive too, but you first have to start. If someone asks you, what's the last book you read? The answer to this question is almost always a fiction title. But if I continue and ask the person anything in the non-fiction area, they almost always remember a more recent title they didn't consider before. For most of us, reading is almost equal to fiction. This may be because the very first books we read as children, or maybe we enjoy fiction the most, but this doesn't mean non-fiction should be ignored. Both genres have a huge amount of information, and in both categories you can find books that will polish your brain and widen your horizon. But let's talk about why you need to read fiction. Fiction is food for the soul. The author is allowed to create new worlds that we can explore and enjoy on our own free will. When you read a story you like, it's really easy to leave the real world behind and become absorbed by the action. The task is more challenging than watching a movie or playing a game because you're using the world's most powerful graphics processor, your imagination. Have you ever felt like time stands still when you're reading? If yes, then you've experienced the wonderful attraction of a great story. Now I want to talk about why you need to read nonfiction, and most of the books I read are actually nonfiction. Nonfiction is also food for the brain. You see, the main purpose of a book is to challenge the brain and bewitch the soul in such a manner that you become a better person when you finish reading the book. Nonfiction might be a bit less charming than reading fiction, but it's definitely a path to self-improvement. When you read a self-help guide or a history manual, you learn new things and become empowered by the knowledge that you have acquired. So, the very next time you're in a nonfiction section of a library, pick a book you find interesting. I promise you'll enjoy reading it even if it's about the real world. For me, I get more benefit out of reading nonfiction because I know there's practical applications I can actually use the information that I'm learning. So now I want to give you top 10 reasons why you need to read. If you're still wondering why you need to read, take a look at the benefits that reading brings. I've only listed the top 10, but I assure you there's a lot more than you actually give it credit. Number 1, food for the brain. When you dive into a story, the world around you disappears and you're completely immersed into the world created by the book. I genuinely hope that you felt this before. There are very little tools that can actually create this experience without being illegal, and the brain works hard to create emotions, feelings, and even engage the senses when you're reading. Studies show that reading has a wonderful gift of changing your brain structure, making you more empathetic and improving cognitive processes. Now, it is actually proven that by reading books that vividly describe a landscape or maybe an object, we automatically create a mental picture that follows that description. Even more, reading about our favorite characters' experiences is the closest you can get to actually living them yourself. This is why reading makes you smarter, because books are powerful. Number 2, improved vocabulary. No, you don't need to become the best communicator there ever was just by reading. However, books expand your vocabulary and you learn different nuances and words that can help you later express your ideas and concepts in sentences. The more you read, your vocabulary level will be higher and your speech will be much more polished and seem intelligent. Number 3, you'll be more attractive. Wait, what? In direct connections with the point above, reading also widens your knowledge, so your brain can create a more elaborate expressions to show your feelings and your opinions on a subject. I think we can safely say that reading empowers people to participate in interesting conversations and actually sustain an argument by giving intriguing reasons. In this case, non-fiction reading might be more important because it gives you the chance to study topics that might actually show up in regular chat. Things like politics, modern news, entertainment, history, even technology are common in our day and age, so it's important to know more about them and have an educated stance on them. Reason number 4 is meeting interesting people. Now, do you usually have to leave or maybe stay quiet whenever the topic of a conversation gets deeper? Well, reading can help out here as well. When you are capable to add to a conversation, you improve upon it by offering your own opinions on the matter, maybe even statistics. People you used to admire from a distance will even want to know more. The best way to change circles is to document yourself on different subjects and participate in actual conversations. This way, you'll earn the respect and admiration of interesting people, and you'll also have a chance to learn something new from them as well. It's kind of like mini mastermind. Reason number 5 is because it will allow you to become who you should be. Yes, it's a little bit philosophical, but hear me out. Books open new worlds for us and allow even the poorest of people to live and enjoy experiences that they only dream about. You can visit ancient Egypt or travel to the future. You can enjoy different dimensions or maybe even improve your skills. Anything is possible when you open your mind. Now, we grow and develop by experiencing new things, which is why when you read, you're actually building yourself. You take the things you like and assimilate them, becoming a better person, being who you should be, and basically creating your own personality. Within books, you can change your beliefs, delete your beliefs, and create new, better beliefs based on information that you're presented. You may never get to travel to the ends of the earth in real life, but with a good book, you can scour the seas. Reason number 6 is that it's fun and can be relaxing. So you think watching TV is fun? Try actually reading a book that you like. The diversity of genres and plethora of authors from all over the world create a limitless source of fun that you can access whenever you want. Even more, you're not fed the images and sounds, you actually experience the images and sounds, and you control them just as you want. Books are more detailed than movies, because the limit is your imagination, right? And they create an entirely different entertainment experience that is rewarding and fulfilling and helps you grow. Reason number 7 is that reading can be an exercise for your memory. So regardless of the fact that you read for fun or that you like fiction over non-fiction, reading has a wonderful gift of giving your memory a workout. When you follow your favorite character through the story or simply read about an event or a historical time, you'll end up by memorizing some very interesting details. Now, it might not stick forever, but for the moment, you're exercising the memory area of the brain and you keep it active. This way, when you really need to memorize something, it'll be easier and things will happen faster. There will be more things that you can connect what you're supposed to memorize to actually something that you've learned in the past. There's actually a scientific explanation to the idea of a memory workout. It seems that the area of the brain where we store memories is not limited, and it won't be stretched and worn out if we store too many things in there. But the more that you add, the area that creates new synapses and the old ones will become more powerful, thus improving your memory process. Think of it like a spider web. Each new string makes the spider web even stronger. Reason number 8 is that it opens your mind. So as a reader, you get in touch with different people, different opinions, different feelings, with completely opposing personalities, and from extremely different cultures or periods of time. This makes you a better judge of character and improves your tolerance towards things that are maybe different or unusual or novel wherever you live. Usually, if someone reads a whole bunch, they might not be snappy in the judgment of others because they learn about the different feelings and emotions that someone might have. All of this opens you up to the world and shows it's okay to be different, making you more acceptance of others. Reason number 9 is that reading can improve your focus. So in today's day and age, a person's 5 minutes are divided between maybe watching TV, checking their phone, browsing through Instagram, all of these at the least. So you can see why our focus is totally just all over the place. But when you read, if the book is captivating enough, you completely forget about the surrounding world. It's like you dive into a new dimension or a whole nother world and leave your body behind. In reality, this is what being 100% focused on one thing feels like. And in fact, if you can achieve this kind of focus in your work life, it's called flow. Let's move on to reason number 10, the last reason. It improves the world. If you need a powerful reason to why you should read, this ought to be it. The world doesn't need more Netflix and chill. It is in dire need of educated, open-minded people who are aware of the problems around the world and have the necessary knowledge and inspiration to actually make things happen. Keep in mind, most successful people read at least one book per week, and even top-of-the-world CEOs make time for the written word. One more thing I want you guys to know before leaving this video is that I've launched my own private membership group. So if you don't want to read, I can basically teach you this stuff in books through animated book summaries. Now, it's called Practical Growth Academy, and each week this year, I'll be giving you high-quality animated book summaries along with a follow-along PDF and actionable worksheets so that you can skyrocket your personal growth, and it'll also help you read a book a week if you want to follow along. Also, each month, I'll be creating a mini course on topics like productivity, stoicism, money management, positive mindsets, even social skills, and basically, I'm just going to teach you 80% of the topics that you weren't taught in school in 20% of the time. So if you're interested, you can sign up with a link in the description for a small monthly price of only $17, which you can technically cancel at any time. And if you sign up today, I'll send you a $20 Amazon gift card, which basically means you'll be getting the first month for free just to try it out. Oh yeah, and if you haven't seen them yet, I'll also be doing weekly live streams to personally answer the questions that you have for me. I'll research them a little bit and then answer them on the live stream, and you get top priority of my time. So hurry up and sign up today because the $20 Amazon gift card bonus is ending soon. I can't give out a whole bunch of them. And if you enroll today, you'll lock in the monthly price of only $17 per month, because I'm definitely going to raise this price once there's a library of content. I think there's already actually like 12 book summaries in there. Now, I've actually been told these mini courses are worth the monthly price alone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you grab a book and read it by the end of this week. And also, thanks for watching.